Primal Pack. We are going to talk about Mother Nature's Adderall. See, we hear about these prescription drugs and everything that they do and all the short-term, air quotes, positive side effects, right? So what is Adderall? What does it do? And why do people think that it's actually helping them? And in the long term, is it really helping them or is it really hurting them long term? And we're gonna break some things down that are just actual facts. Adderall was built to help with ADHD, help with focus, help with energy, help with overall wellness, that feeling of overall wellness. But when you actually start to really peel back the layers and just do some basic research and get some basic understanding on what it actually does long term, to make it very simple, it depletes your body of essential nutrients and vitamins and minerals, mainly magnesium, vitamin C, the B vitamins, and specifically B12, zinc, and iron. That's just the top 5, right, that we know about. So when you think about this logically, by depleting your body of those nutrients, how can this be a long-term game plan on top of the dopamine addiction? So now you're depleting your body of these nutrients and minerals, and psychologically you're being conditioned to be addicted to a dopamine feeling. And listen, doesn't take a genius to understand that dopamine is so powerful. It could be a positive or a negative way, but most of the time it's a negative way because it's such a short-term fix, if you will. So when you look at something like Adderall, and then you flip on the other side and you look at Mother Nature and what she's already created for us, when you learn how to reconnect back to your primal DNA, your primal roots, your primal instincts. Mother Nature's Adderall is ketosis. Your body is literally using its own energy source as energy. And the only way you're going to get into that ketosis feeling, that euphoria, that overall wellness, that steady supply of energy, that mental clarity, that releasing that mental fog, that deep sleep, that recovery, everything under that umbrella, Mother Nature took care of us with ketosis. But in order to get into that ketosis state, you have to have a nutrient surplus, not a nutrient deficiency. When we, as humans, try and outthink Mother Nature, and on top of it, the intention is monetary, we lose every single time. See, the overall wellness, the better level of sleep, the better mental clarity, the better physical conditioning that this vehicle is in, both mentally and physically, the better everything else around you operates. It's just a fact. The better this is, the better everyone else and everything around you can be. So Mother Nature's Adderall, Mother Nature's ability to get the mental clarity out, the mental focus, the physical energy, sustained energy, not the dip, not the up and down, the sustained energy, and then better level of sleep. She took care of all that with ketosis. But again, you can't get into that unless you have a nutrient surplus. That's why I talk about, most people that are in the, a lot of people anyway, that are in the fitness and nutrition world, and they really only really talk about and leverage calories and macros and micros, and they don't focus on animal protein, animal fat, and allowing the body to actually reset on its own. They will still find themselves in a calorie deficit. Okay, you might have a body recomposition, but you're in a nutrient deficit. So you're still not feeling 100%. You're still not feeling the way you're supposed to feel. So Adderall was created as a fix for overall wellness. Adderall was created as a short-term fix, whether people want to admit it or not. It's short-term for mental clarity, for energy, for overall wellness feeling. That's why People want that. That's why people are, prescribed that. But the problem is, it's a horrendous long-term game plan. It's a horrendous long-term business plan for you and this vehicle. The real plan is learning how to leverage in the correct way animal protein, animal fat, and resistance training, where you default, literally default. Understand what that means. You naturally fall into that intermittent fasting and or extended water fasting, or if you wanted to extend into dry fasting. So what happens? What the facts are, Mother Nature has this thing on lockdown. All you have to do is learn how to reconnect with this. You just have to learn how to reconnect to your primal roots, your primal DNA, and sit back and let her take care of everything. That's how simple this game is. Not saying it's always easy, but that's how simple, when you have the right blueprint, when you have the right steps, the proven, real-time, real-world, proven steps to allow yourself to get into that mental clarity and eventually default into intermittent fasting, extended fasting, and get into that ketosis state, which is overall wellness, sustained natural energy, a ability to get into a deep, recoverable sleep. And when you do this long enough, you actually start to reset your body to a point where you need less sleep because it's deeper quality. What does that mean? That means you get to enjoy this ride more. You get to enjoy this ride longer. If you get to the point where your body literally tells you, you wake up without an alarm clock between 4 and 5, you go to bed between 9 and 10, right? I'm just telling you where I'm at and where I've been at. What happens is your body's saying, listen, we're fully recovered. Let's go. Because at the end of the day, you get to actually buy back time. Think about that. When you're sleeping, you're sleeping. When you're awake, but you have that sustained energy, that mental clarity, that physical body that can actually function without pain, function the way it's supposed to, you actually bought back time. So if you could get your body, which you can, into a state where 6 hours of a deep sleep, recoverable sleep, is all you actually need because you woke up ready to go without an alarm clock, you won. You are winning this thing, this ride called life. You bought back time because now you can literally consciously experience more time in your day. It's so Mother Nature, none of us are going to outsmart Mother Nature. None of us are going to get better results long term than Mother Nature. It's just a fact. We just have to learn how to reconnect with our primal DNA, with our primal instincts, with our primal roots. And that's what Primal Power Lifestyle and the Primal Pack is all about. Just reconnecting and allowing, instead of forcing, allowing that reconnection to happen. And you literally can turn back and buy back time. That's invaluable. That's invaluable. So guys, hit me up with any questions, comments. If you know anybody that's going to get value from this message, share it, like it, you know the deal, and I'm not hard to find. Hit me up and let's start to buy back that time. I can show you how to do that. Correct choices, healthy habits, long-term predictable results for a long, lifelong lifestyle. They're the steps. That's how you buy back time. All right, guys, talk soon.